Oh, hello, ladies and germs. I know in a few hours you're going to see a new video, but I just had to jump on and do this. Um, when you present a case in court, the burden of proof is on the accused, the person doing the accusation. The not the prosecuting attorney. The burden of proof is on the prosecutor. If you go to court with a frivolous case with no evidence, it will be thrown out. You must have evidence. With that said and done, Jones Day and Porter Wright. If you do not know these law firms, you could do a quick read on Google. It's not hard. They're turning their backs on the Trump campaign. Why is that significant? Well, in Maricopa County last week, Thursday, you may have heard that the people, I think it's from Jones Day. Yeah, the lawyers from Jones Day had to literally say in court, there may be some false information, false voter information mixed in with our voter fraud case that we're filing, but overlook that and just go forward with the case. Do you hear how stupid that sounds? Another judge asked the lawyer straight up, was any evidence found of voter fraud? And the lawyer was forced to say no, because there's no evidence found. Now, what does that have to do, what's going on? Well, these lawyers who worked very hard for their careers and work for very prestigious companies are now probably going to be investigated by their own state for bringing false claims to courts. Yeah, so these people that worked years to build themselves up probably just ended their career if they're found guilty of bringing a frivolous lawsuit. That's and that's running the risk that Trump may or may not pay you, because he's notorious for not paying his people. So Porter Wright, they're like, we can't do this, we're going to drop it. Now, I knew something was up. Trump knows he doesn't have the evidence to stop this from happening. What he was doing is that if you don't get the vote, right now it's just projecting that Biden won. Until you get the vote certified, you cannot put your electoral personnel to D.C. to cast the final votes. What he was trying to do was stop the Electoral College from doing their job. He was trying to prevent the vote from getting validated. Once they're validated, it's locked in. The mechanism goes forward. So if he could not get those votes certified, not validated. Well, validated, certified, yes, I guess they could be interchangeable. But I must keep my words very, very precise. If Trump could prevent the votes from being certified, he could prevent the Electoral College sending the Democratic personnel to cast the Electoral College vote. It would then be sending a no fate vote, which at that point can go either way. See? I knew he was up to something. I knew last time I put one of these up, I told you something about the Electoral College. He tried using the courts. The court said we're not getting involved. He tried using the military, and the generals are like, we do not take an oath to a king, a president, an oligarch, not oligarch, what's that other word? Authoritarian. We take the oath to the Constitution of the United States, living document. So he is running out of time. Now, what other things could this man be doing? Because that's the only thing we can do is see where he possibly may go so we could prepare ourselves to stop him or, make provisions. Let's just say it that way. My guess, it's only a guess, is that, and this is a long shot, he's talking about networks. He's talking about platforms that he deems fair. What he's saying is that he wants a platform that will spew his nonsense every 5 minutes. You see, right now, Trump has a wide audience because when he goes on Twitter, he's not a regular citizen like you and me. He's the president. That's why he gets away with a lot on Twitter and well, not too much Facebook, but that's why he's getting away with a lot on Twitter, because he's the president. Okay? Well, come noon on January 20th, he will be a regular civilian again. That means those tweets will be subjected to a regular civilian rules. Where does he go from there? He would need to go to mass media. That means, long story short, maybe opening up his own network. Trump Network, and then it could spew TV shows and news and all sorts of talk shows that says his point of view. Now, the problem with that is that if you know how TV runs, TV do not run by just people showing up and watching. TV runs on ads. Like YouTube videos. If you have a channel that cusses and you have alcohol in the background and you have all sorts of things going on in your video, then the advertisers are not going to deem you family friendly and you're not going to get very many offers. So how many companies do you think is going to want to be associated with with Trump? How many companies? He's insulted everyone practically. And then when his network fails, he's going to blame it on the viewers. Oh, you didn't go to your social media and you didn't promote the channel. And he's going to turn on his base. He's going to get to such a point that he's turning on everyone. I see him turning on his base. And at that point, his base is going to realize that they haven't been in a fair or even a polite relationship with someone who don't care about anyone but him. John don't care about anyone but himself. But I just need to tell you that because I just got wind that Porter Wright was the second firm to dump Trump. Jones Day, I think, did it Friday. They're all dropping the lawsuit to stop the votes from getting certified. So we are going to have a fake certified vote come I think December 10th. Don't mark my words, I got to check my calendar. And that's what he was doing. He was just trying to stop the votes from getting certified, but they will. And if he wants a platform to promote his hate and he goes networking, if it fails, he'll most likely blame his base. And even then, some of his base are probably so enamored by him that I don't know if that's even going to wake him up. It's like, well, maybe they'll be thinking along the lines, well, I promoted him. Maybe someone else didn't, because they never take blame for themselves. Anyway, I'm going to stop yammering. That's what I want to tell you. I want to give you actual information. So the information is the votes will be getting certified. And we will be getting a state-based vote come December. And then a little speculation of what I think, in my opinion, is going to happen. Anyway, that's just my opinion. You have a good day. Bye-bye.